This is week 23 and 24 of me making $1,000 as a videographer. Sorry for not posting on week 23. It was my birthday that week and I just decided not to post. So first we'll start out with what happened on week 23. I set a meeting with a potential client on Monday. The meeting was over a Google Meet because they don't live in town. We had a meet for about 45 minutes. They said that they would need to talk about it with the other owner and then just see if it might work out or not. It was my first Google Meet. I didn't do great, but I have learned from it. Some things that I've learned from that Google Meet is that you should have all decision makers in the meet. For my case, it was 2 decision makers and I only had 1. You shouldn't send a price list over text. I should have handled objections more clearly. Don't wait too long to follow up with that potential client if they do decide to think it over, and definitely have better lighting. I followed up with them on Friday. I received a text of, "We'll have to wait on your services." The co-owner did talk about them opening up new locations and that they were going to be super busy this summer. That's kind of a reason they wanted to hold off on videos. They just have a lot going on and it's understandable. I'll probably reach back out to them in like a month or a month and a half and just see where they're at, see if they would still be interested. They seem interested, just the timing hasn't really met right now. On Monday as well, I also got the payment for a project that I did over the weekend. That was $200, and I also did a senior photo shoot with one of my buddies for $30. As of right now, I am at $900 out of my $1,000 goal. That's pretty good. I reinvested most of that though back into the business, and I plan on doing that with most of the profits that I will be making. On that same week, Friday, I also reached back out to that $200 client that I worked with about some of my packages that I offer. We talked about my packages briefly during the shoot, but when I did call him on Friday, he said he just wanted to keep sticking with the $200 per month and 1 video. In my packages, the lowest plan is $500 a month and it's 3 videos. I'm thinking it's a little over their budget. I don't know for sure, or maybe he just wants to keep testing out the waters and see what works. But with that $200 a month, I also asked him if he would like to sign a retainer for that. He said he didn't want to do that, so we're just gonna keep going month to month at $200 per video. So it's not secure work because we don't have a retainer, but I am glad that I do have that possibility of providing that service every month for that amount of money. Then I also called the tattoo artist that I worked with and had a little awkward, hard conversation. I explained to her that I did change my prices and I sent her a price list of my packages. She only has a budget of $60 a video, and for the beginning it was good. Like, I understand that it was for experience, it was for testing out some things, but I did make her $150 in 1 hour, and I feel more valuable than what she's paying me. I had to get that conversation out of the way, and she did take a look at my prices, and I don't think she will be working with me for just cool videos anymore. I still do want to work with her, just not with cool videos. Like, if she wants to pay me for cool videos, which my rate now is $50 an hour, I get a video done in about 4 hours, so $200 a video. But we did talk about performance-based videos and running local ads for her tattoo shop, and she said she would still be interested in that, but later on in July. So we'll see. I'll just have to wait a little bit more, try to find some other clients, and that's all right. So that was basically week 23. I celebrated my 21st birthday on Saturday, and then I packed for Vegas on Sunday. So for week 24, Monday through Wednesday, I was in Vegas the whole time with my girlfriend and parents. I rinsed the whole time in Vegas playing blackjack, but I did have a lot of fun. We came back on Wednesday and I was just super tired. On Thursday and Friday, I had to work at my regular job. Then on Saturday, I went and shot a video for my buddies that do car detailing here in town. We talked last week before I went to Vegas about performance-based videos. They were interested in doing that, so now I will be running local ads for their business to hopefully get them customers. We talked about the pricing and the agreement as well. I would do the video work for free. They would give me $150 of ad spend for a time period of 30 days to get them 30 customers. And we agreed that each car that I got them from my video, I would be getting $30 from that car. With their prices, it's about 10% that I would be getting. I wanted to do a percentage rev share, but they didn't really like that, so we decided to go with that flat rate of $30 for each car that I do get them. I also did want to do 20% at first, but with their margins, it just doesn't make sense. So that's why I settled at that flat rate, which is about 10%. And I do get a case study after if the video performs well and I do get them customers. And yeah, that was basically my week 24. Next week, we'll be running the ads, hopefully, and we'll see how it goes. I've got the quote of the week. A year from now, you may wish you had started today. And that's by Karen Lamb. Just start. Start that business. Do that thing. Get going. Slow progress is good. It's still progress. Don't have another year go by and think to yourself that you should have started when you didn't. You may be afraid, but everyone is afraid of starting something new, of starting something. You just gotta start it. You gotta experiment. You gotta figure out what works. You gotta figure out what doesn't work. And you'll be happy that you did. Your future self will thank you for starting now. So just start. Thank you guys for watching, and go pursue your dreams. Start now, and we'll see you guys next week.